I mean, I was really sad, and I looked at them all, and I thought, when you look at them and they know that you're a faithful, they just think, oh, I've made a mistake. I thought I'd got people on my side, but if you make one tiny mistake, they leap onto it, and it's like a deck of cards.
So what do you think was your mistake?
Oh, I just confused them, you know. I gave two names at the same time at the round table, and they were sort of, hang on a minute, you said this person, and then you said this person, and then I voted for a Jade, but I said someone else. So they were a bit like, that's a bit traitorish. That's a bit traitorish.
I see. But also, don't quite know how to phrase this, you're like the expert in the castle. You kept getting it wrong.
Yeah, well, I'm an expert police officer. I'm not an expert on the traitors. So you go into the castle and you think, oh yeah, these skills that I've got, they'll translate, but they absolutely did not. It was like square peg, round hole, trying to, deal with everything like it was an investigation. It isn't an investigation.
So why didn't it work then? Why are those skills not transferable? Because you would think that you're like the perfect person.
Because there's no criminals in there. Yeah. There's no evidence. You don't have a scenes of crime officer. You don't have, the staff aren't police officers, so they're not trained. So you're just dealing with members of the public. So at the end of the day, it didn't translate across, not one tiny bit. In fact, it hindered me because I was fairly confident. So the round table, people found that really intimidating. Some of the
happened over the last...
So I watched it for the first time and I thought, well, first of all, I thought, is Rachel saying it too soon? And then I thought, no, you've got to strike while the iron's hot. So I think she did the right thing. In my eyes, I thought, if I don't come back tomorrow, she can use it for good or evil. I think I said that. And if I do come back, she's going to have a hard time telling anyone else, because that's a trust thing. But I trusted Rachel because when we first met, you form these bonds straight away. And I had a human story that bonded me with Rachel. It's all sorts, there's all sorts of evidence, everything, CCTV, DNA, there's all sorts of evidence. So it's not just on looking at someone.
Obviously, you filmed this some months ago.
Yeah.
And then you all go your separate ways all over the UK.
Yeah.
I don't want you to tell us anything, obviously. But
yeah.
do you know what happens? Do you know how it all ends? So you're finding out and watching
That's a relief.
Yeah,
so you don't have to pretend.
No, I don't have to pretend. So I'm watching it like everybody else as a fan, aren't I? Which is great. So, yeah, I was throwing stuff at the TV the other day as well, like everybody else, and thinking, Fiona, what are you doing? What are you doing? But, she's her own person. She decided that's how she was going to go about it. She was going to take Rachel on. It didn't play off, and she lost,
Are you getting lots of reaction now from members of the public?
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I went into Brighton. I love it. I absolutely love it. I went into Brighton on Saturday just to go and pick some clothes up from the dry cleaners. And I walked through the Brighton lanes and it took me 45 minutes to go. Because as soon as somebody said, you're Amanda from the Traitors, it's Amanda from the Traitors. So at one stage, I think I had about 15 people in a queue waiting to take a photo. But I'm really comfortable with it. I'm absolutely fine with it.
Enjoying it.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Well, Rishi Sunak, who was here a moment ago, told us that his security team were all desperate to meet you as a detective.
Yeah, I know. It's quite surreal, really.
Did they want pictures?
They're very professional.
That means yes.
They stood on guard.
And saluted.
Yeah.
Amanda, great to see you. Thanks so much for coming in. And The Traitors, you might have heard of it, continues on BBC One this Wednesday.